Hey guys, this is episode number 9 of Road to Grand Champ, and this one is going to be done a little bit differently. So instead of analyzing what I'm doing and talking about the gameplay, I just want to have a chat with you guys about just things in general. So pretty much this past Saturday, I played for Team Ayers, me, Luchino, and Torment. We got number 1 seed going into RLCS. They based it off of previous results. With that roster, we've won 36, 37 tournaments. No idea. We've beaten all the top teams multiple times. We definitely deserve that first seed. There's no other team in North America that had as good results as us. So we deserve that top seed 100%. Going into the tournament, we're all kind of off. We weren't playing that great, and this showed. And we ended up dropping down to the losers bracket really early on, unfortunately. And then in the losers bracket, we just didn't play well. We played Selfless, which is a really good team, of course, but we just didn't play well. We've beaten Selfless every other time we played them, and every other weekly. We've beaten them like 5 or 6 times in other weeklies, but the one time it mattered, we couldn't do it. And that's why it's really frustrating. You know, we've been waiting for this chance to play in this tournament for whatever it may be, 4 months since we formed. And we've been talking about it for so long, and then come that day we play poorly, and all that practice, all that time leading up to this one moment, it feels like it's been wasted almost. Like you just put all that time in, and for what? You know, you go out in one day and then you gotta wait another 4 months to get into the next one, and you're really focusing all that time just so you can play in RLCS. It's not just to play in other tourneys. You want to get to the main stage. You want to get to the big event, and you want to prove what you can do. Everyone knows we're a really good team. All the top teams have played against us. All the top teams know who we are, and it's just unfortunate that we have to go out that way. You know, one bad day leads to all that, and now we gotta wait another 4 months to compete in the next one. I know all of you guys wanted to see me play in RLCS, and that's why I feel like I kind of let you guys down, and I apologize for that. So I do encourage all of you to stick by the RLCS stream and definitely watch. Just because I'm not playing doesn't mean you shouldn't be watching. You should definitely watch. Go support them. They deserve it for sure. And next time around, I promise I will make it. It's just, man, it's so upsetting. I'm more mad at the fact that you guys won't be able to watch me, and you know, the people who like believe that make LAN, and I can't even make it to the league. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I let a lot of people down. But yeah, thank you guys for the support going through it. I mean, it's really tough. I don't think a lot of you realize how hard that is to really grasp. The amount of time put in, and then just like one off day and it's all gone. Like, it feels pretty shitty, to be honest. There is no worse feeling, I think, in this game than that right there. Like when you play that last game of that final series and you're just like, man, I'm not gonna be playing in LCS for a couple months, and I gotta just sit back and watch everybody else when I could have been playing. And I know I'm a good enough competitor to be playing, and that's why it's just so upsetting. But there's nothing I can do about it. Now what I'm gonna do from here on out, stop playing would be the worst thing. Continue and use this energy and this, I don't even know what to call it, sadness, I guess. I don't know. Just use what I have right now and what I learned from not making it as power to make it to the next one, and just try to just improve on all my errors and everything I've done wrong. That way next time I don't do the same things. I don't make the same mistakes. Because I know we're a great team, and I know we can do great things. We just gotta get more consistent and get up there again. Good news is, since we didn't make it, I won't have to spend so much time trying to play tourneys and all that, for a little bit at least. We're gonna take a little bit of a break and try to cool off. But I won't have to spend all that time playing tourneys, and I can spend more time getting videos out to you guys, because I know you guys love to watch me play. But I was focusing so hard on trying to make RLCS that I haven't been able to give you guys as many videos as I wanted to. And my time balance was so off. It was just all play, all improve, and nothing for you guys. Like, I wasn't really showing how much I appreciate you guys supporting me. So I'm sorry for that. I could have been uploading a lot more, but I really wanted to make it, and now that we didn't make it, that's why it feels like such a big waste of time. I don't know. But anyway, I'll be uploading a lot more, and I apologize for those who wanted us to make it. I wanted us to make it too, and things just don't work out sometimes. So we're gonna have to keep the grind up. Not gonna let down. We're gonna make it next season, and there'll definitely be a ton more videos coming out now that I'm gonna have all this time. So yeah, that's the main thing I wanted to go over, because I know a lot of you guys were upset, and a lot of you guys were supporting me, telling me to keep going. You know, it's no big deal. But there were a lot of you guys that took it the wrong way as well, that were kind of harsh about things. But that's alright. People are gonna be people. It's gonna happen. But to all you who supported me and showed love after we took a really hard loss, really tough loss, mentally tough loss, thank you, because it means a lot, and it really did help me kind of get through that. Let me just put something into perspective for you guys, so you understand how much this really, hurt me, losing this. So, playing just any weekly tourney, say we play a Shift Pro League, for example, we lose to the number 1 or number 2 team in North America, for example, and it's a close series, we lose to them, and I feel like I could have done better. I'll get like really hard on myself. I'll watch back all the replays, I'll figure out what I did wrong, and I'll go back and I'll just keep playing until I fix that same mistake that I was making in that series, and it normally works, right? And I get really hard on myself for losing just about anything. So imagine something of this caliber, something this big. When I get upset over a Shift Pro League, $150 Shift Pro League, imagine a $300,000 RLCS. How much that can affect someone thinking, I can't play in this for this amount of time. It means a lot. It really does. So hopefully that kind of puts it into perspective and how tough that loss was to take. It really was. And the worst part was we weren't the only ones. So we were number 1 seed. Ohana, I believe, was number 6 seed. They didn't make it either. 3 amazing players. Sid, Pablo Sid, if you guys don't know, Moses, and Darkfire. 3 amazing players also didn't make it, as well as us. And in Europe, Penta didn't make it, who's a top 5 team in Europe, I believe, which was like Killer number 7, Pondex, and Freaky. An amazing team, also didn't make it due to disqualifier. Leaf Esports, Jazer, Krazak, and GMS, I'm pretty sure. Amazing players, again, and they didn't make it due to the qualifier. And if you have one off day, that's all it takes, and that's why it's so bad to have this kind of setup, I think, because it's just going to leave teams who everyone wanted to see, because Jay-Z brings such big viewership to the stream. You should have, when they lost on that stream, the stream lost 6,000 viewers. As soon as they stopped playing, the stream lost 6,000 viewers because Jay-Z wasn't on the field anymore. The same thing happens when you see Crow play. Same thing happens with a lot of players who have those big followings, and that's why it's going to affect the viewership so much. Not having players like Jazer in there, even myself, I know a lot of you guys watch me as well, and a lot of you guys wanted to see me play. If I'm not in there, or Crow's not in there, or Jazer's not in there, Pashy, whoever it may be with those big followings, those players affect the viewership so much, and that's why it's so important to have those players in there. And they have good teams. They all have good teams, obviously. So the qualifier needs to allow those teams that should be in there to have that stability and know that if I play bad on this one day, I'm going to be fine because of whatever system they may have implemented. But as it is right now, making league play, that day is the most nerve-wracking day for every pro player in both regions. Even the best players are nervous because they know if they play bad, it's over, and that's just the worst feeling to have. So I definitely think that system should be reworked, and I do agree with the fact that everyone should get a chance to try to play. That's the good thing about the open qualifier, is that anyone in the world can play in both qualifiers, and that's why it's so good. Anyone from the community who wants a chance at, making top 8 can attempt it, and teams can make upsets, and that's the thing. That's the thing people like to see. They like to see upsets, and they like to see surprises, but when they do have those upsets, it's going to affect viewership. You're going to lose a ton of viewers because those players that are now out of the tourney are players that people like to watch. Anyway guys, that's all I have to say for this video today. I appreciate you guys watching, and again, thank you for all the support during this tough time. And I really do hope that we can come back, grind harder, and do extremely well next season, because we've proven we can beat all the teams in NA as of right now. But whether or not we can keep that consistency that we need is what really matters. So again, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll let the rest of the video play out. Peace.